If you think the next global crisis will be caused by inflation, you're looking in the wrong direction. The next shock won't be about prices. It will be about who controls money itself. Today, there's one question shaping global power. If you control the currency, do you control the world?
So the real question is the US dollar actually losing its grip?
Russia isn't just surviving sanctions. It's quietly building a financial system designed to bypass them entirely. If you want to understand how global power really works, watch until the end. Before 2022, the dollar was the backbone of global trade. After 2022, it took on another role, a weapon. Accounts were frozen. Payment rails were shut down. Currency became a tool of political pressure. And here's the critical point. It wasn't only Russia that noticed. The entire world was watching. And many governments reached the same conclusion. If it can happen to Russia today, it could happen to someone else tomorrow. That's when the question fundamentally changed. Russia came to a simple conclusion. If another country controls your financial system, you are not truly sovereign. So de-dollarization wasn't framed as ideology. It became strategy. Not loud, not sudden, but systematic, long-term, and deliberate. If this kind of geopolitical strategy is new to you, subscribe. This channel exists to explain exactly these shifts. Russia's plan rests on three pillars. First, trade in national currencies. Energy, commodities, bilateral deals settled outside the dollar. Each agreement looks small, but every one removes a brick from the dollar-based system. Second, gold. Gold can't be frozen. Gold can't be sanctioned. Gold doesn't answer to politics. Third, alternative infrastructure. Payment systems, clearing mechanisms, digital settlements. These systems aren't perfect, but they serve one purpose: reducing exposure to Western financial leverage. And this doesn't stop with Russia. Other countries are paying attention, not because they hate the dollar, but because they want options. This distinction matters. They're not abandoning the system. They're hedging against it.
But the dollar is still extremely strong, isn't it?
Yes, and that's exactly why this shift is slow. The dollar remains the most liquid system on Earth, the deepest markets, the strongest institutional trust. This video is not saying the dollar is collapsing tomorrow. It's saying something more important. The dollar is no longer the only option, and historically, monopolies don't vanish overnight. They erode gradually. If you're following this analysis so far, hit the like button. It helps more than you think. If finance becomes multipolar, politics follows. What does that mean? More regional financial blocks. Less automatic compliance with one center. More complex trade, but greater strategic flexibility. The United States doesn't become weak, but automatic dominance becomes harder to maintain. And that's how global power quietly shifts. So the real question isn't, is the dollar finished? The real question is this: in a world with multiple financial centers, who writes the rules? That answer is still being written, and it's happening right now. If you want to understand how money, power, and geopolitics truly connect, subscribe now. This channel doesn't chase headlines. We break down how power actually works.